Hi, my little friends. Today we're going to talk about coding. Now, since not everybody has a Cubetto at home, we're going to do coding with paper and dolls. Before we begin, we're going to hear a story. How to code a sandcastle. Hello world, I'm Pearl. It's the last day of summer vacation, which means today is my very last chance to build a sandcastle. I've tried every single day, but something always ruins it. First came the flying saucers, then the shark attack, and maybe, worst of all, was the moat that Ada Puglace added. But today I've got the perfect plan. I've brought my trusty rust-proof robot, Pascal. He'll do whatever I tell him, as long as I tell him in code. It's not a secret code. It's special instructions that computers understand. I guess he doesn't know how to do that, but a coder takes one big problem and breaks it into several smaller ones. If I give Pascal enough instructions that he does know, we'll build this castle in no time. It'll be easy. See, when she asked him to build a sandcastle, he just smiled. Small problem number 1. Find a place to build. Pascal, find a flat spot away from all dogs and frisbees. No, Pascal, we need to be on land. Too far. See, first he went in the water, then he went all the way out into the parking lot. I guess I need to be very specific with my instructions. Pascal, find a flat spot on sand that isn't too close to the water. This isn't as easy as I thought, but at least we have a place to build. Small problem number 2. Gather up sand. Now we'll need a huge pile of sand. It's very important to tell Pascal everything in the correct sequence. That means the right order. Number 1, fill the pail with sand. Number 2, dump the sand on our spot. Number 3, pat the sand down. Great job, Pascal. Now let's do it again. Fill the pail, dump the sand, pat it down. Fill again, dump, pat. This is getting so boring. There must be a coding trick I can use. Aha, a loop. When you need to repeat something in code, you can use a loop. Pascal, loop through this sequence. Fill the pail with sand. Dump the sand on our spot. Pat the sand down. This still might take a while. I'm going to relax while you work. Uh-oh, I think that's big enough. Time for a break, Pascal. Our pile of sand is growing exponentially. Small problem number 3. Shape and decorate the castle. Let's each find some fancy decorations and bring them back here. I've got seashells. What do you have, Pascal? That's way too big. You need to find something smaller. And I don't think the lifeguard's very happy either. We need something that isn't moving. Pascal, that's not ours. See, our little crab and some poor little baby's binky. Maybe I need to give him better instructions, and if, then, else should do the trick. If the item you see is small and doesn't move and doesn't belong to anyone, then bring the item back to the castle. Else, find something different. Perfect! Let's shape the castle and decorate. Now our castle is finally finished. Wait here, I'll be right back with some toys. Are you ready to play? Oh no, what happened? Of course, it's high tide and our castle, it's all gone. A moat would have protected the castle from the tide. If only I had thought of a moat earlier. It took half the day to figure out how to code a sandcastle. But hold on, I already wrote the code to build a sandcastle. I can easily use all that code again. Number 1, find a place to build. Number 2, gather up sand. Number 3, shape and decorate the castle. But we're not done. Now we've got a new problem. Small problem number 4, build a moat. I think a new sequence should solve this small problem, and I know how to write one of those, so let's try. Number 1, dig around the outside of the castle. Number 2, fill the pail with sand. Number 3, empty the pail away from the castle. And we need to repeat that until we've gone all around the castle. I know, another loop. Dig around the outside of the castle. Fill the pail with sand. Empty the pail away from the castle. Hooray, our sandcastle is finished and safe from the ocean. Let's play. Hey Pascal, now that we know how to code one sandcastle, we can code an entire kingdom. Return the end. So the first thing you're going to do is need Mom or Dad to print out the coding cards. There are going to be 2 sets of them online. One set is 1 card per page, so they're very big. This way you can use the cards to jump around and spin and dance and have fun. The other set has 6 cards to a page. This way, if you would like, you can use a doll or a teddy bear, and the doll or the teddy bear can jump around or dance or have fun. The first thing we're going to have to do after we print the cards is come up with a plan. Those are our instructions to come up with a plan. So I'm going to lay these out in a special order that we're going to use, and then we're going to see how our coded plan works. Now the instructions for our bear are to start here, move forward, then he's going to hop. And you'll notice that we have a bit of a loop. We need to repeat that action twice. And then the bear is going to move forward, stomp his feet, move forward, touch his toes, move forward, kick. And again we have a loop, so can you see how many times he needs to kick? That's right, he needs to kick 4 times. And then we're going to move forward and stop.
The bear moves forward and moves forward again and hops twice. And he moves forward again and stomps his feet. And then he moves forward, moves over again, He touches his toes. And he moves forward. Moves over again. And kicks his feet. And he moves forward. Moves forward again. And he stops.
Now you'll notice we didn't use all of our cards. There are others that you can use if you would like, such as pat your head, cross your arms, spin, pat your knees, touch your shoulders, snap, hands up, and clap. I hope that you have a lot of fun doing this activity, and I look forward to seeing you all again next week during our STEM video.